stand so that we can recognize your special contributions to this wonderful day. No one graduating today would be here at all if not for the families and friends who have brought them thus far. The parents and grandparents, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts. Will the families please stand and accept our hearty congratulations? It's been a momentous year at Grady, one filled with remarkable achievements from our talented students. Among the highlights, in November, more than 50 journalism majors, including many who are graduating here today, produced the best election coverage we've ever done, including a 3-hour live show, as well as photos, video, social media, and lots of impressive digital stories filed on deadline to GradyNewsource.com. We're pretty sure that Grady had more journalists covering state and local elections than any news organization in the state of Georgia. Our sports media students are themselves journalism teachers. They provide equipment and training in sports broadcasting for students at Cedar Shoals High School. On Football Fridays, they go live with play-by-play coverage, and in the spring, they do the same with basketball and soccer. This all-volunteer program is part of an important effort by the college to support the recruitment, retention, and success of underrepresented, underserved, and first-generation students at UGA. A feature movie-length original script written by Michael Raines, Noche de los Muertos, Night of the Dead, earned an Award of Excellence in the Festival of Media Arts conducted by the Broadcast Education Association. This competition attracts more than 2,500 entries from students in major programs throughout the country. A new on-campus student club started by Julian Higgins, Trey Leonard, and Ann Neenan, along with others, for students pursuing careers in the media entertainment industry, called The Industry, has been a smashing success. Only a year old, the industry has more than 170 members. They network with guest professionals, learn and collaborate with each other on films, and in doing so, jumpstart their careers. The Talking Dog Agency continues to grow and thrive. This year, it served clients ranging from Coca-Cola to Second Helpings Atlanta. It conducted Generation Z research at the Athens Academy and will welcome the first high school interns from the Academy in the fall. 145 students participated in off-campus programs this past year at Grady. From Cannes, France, to Shanghai, China, to New York City, to the Creative Circus Portfolio School in Atlanta. Our students were all over the world. Every year, our students seem to raise the bar ever higher, from Grady Productions, to Newsource, to the Red and Black, to Talking Dog, to New Media Institute capstones. They roll up their sleeves and do real-world work for real-world audiences and real-world clients. We honor our graduates today and welcome them to the Grady Alumni Society. Please understand, graduates, that your Grady College ties last the rest of your lives, and the first step starts today. We need you as active alums. And to the faculty with us today, thank you. Thank you for the role you play in creating these young professionals. I am so proud to be the dean of a college with faculty members who make a difference in not only the lives of our students, but who also make a tremendous impact on the world as a whole through their research and public outreach. Now I'm extremely honored to introduce our keynote speaker, a leader who personifies that Grady spirit, that intangible mix of leadership, drive, and personality, and who does so in ways that offer inspiration for us all. Our convocation speaker today went from the halls of Grady College to the world of big tech. Jonathan Wegman, an ABJ holder and an MI certificate holder in 2004, is the head of the Customer Experience and Strategy Unit at Twitter, a company you might be vaguely familiar with. He has worked in a variety of roles since joining Twitter in 2014, including Chief of Staff for the Chief Marketing Officer, Senior Director of Twitter's Consumer Marketing Strategy and Effectiveness, and Director of Sales Strategy Leadership for Planning and Innovation. Prior to moving to the Bay Area, John held a variety of communication, new business, and strategy roles in advertising and marketing agencies in North America. His focus has been on how new tools can aid in traditional strategies, from old media to new and across screens, audiences, and processes. Prior to Twitter, John worked in positions at Performix, Moxie Interactive, and J. Walter Thompson. In other words, students, he's kind of a big deal, and he's Grady, and we're awfully proud of that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome John Wegman.
Thank you, Dean, for the warm introduction. It is an honor to be here today. I'm happy to be back in Athens. I'm happy to be here for your graduation, and I'm happy to be in the air conditioning. When I was sitting in your shoes, not that long ago, really, I was thinking about a few things. I was excited. I was excited to go celebrate. I was nervous. I was proud. But I was worried. I wasn't worried as much for what was next. I had my degree from Grady. I had my new media certificate. I figured I would go out and get a job, that I would have some success. But what I was most worried about was all of the innovation, all of the companies that were happening and that were founded without me. While I was in school, while I was studying, reading about innovation, seeing startups, looking at the environment that was changing rapidly, and I wasn't a part of it. To be honest, I was worried when I was sitting here that I had missed the boat. I didn't drop out my senior year to create Facebook. I did not create a computer in my garage. I did not have any friends that were venture capitalists. I did not create multiple startups for my Series A or Series B funding. In fact, when I was sitting here, I didn't know what those words meant. I was worried that innovation had passed me by, that I had missed the wave. And I realize now that I was thinking about innovation as a thing, as an invention. And I realize now that innovation is a process. Innovation is something that happens over time. And being in Silicon Valley, where we sort of live and breathe innovation, it's apparent to me more and more that innovation is a mindset. So as you sit here in Athens today, and as you graduate and move across the state, across the country, and across the globe, in every industry, healthcare, automotive, tech, telco, retail, finance, know that innovation is there if you bring it. So living in Silicon Valley and having the opportunity to work and lead at a place like Twitter has taught me three things about innovation that I want to share today. The number one thing, and I think that y'all will like this, break the rules. Family, parents and grandparents, teachers, faculty and staff, I don't mean all the rules. There's a lot of rules that you should follow. You should follow your local traffic laws. You should pay your bills. You should definitely pay your credit cards down. But I'm talking about the rules that you'll face in your first job. When you enter into the corporate world and someone will say to you, that's not how we do it here. We've never tried that before. This tool, this program can't do that. That won't work. Those are the rules that I'm talking about breaking. And I was working with a colleague not that long ago on a project. We were in the middle of breaking the rules. And I was a little worried, and he said, look, rules are just decisions that previous people in our jobs made. But we're here now. And it occurred to me that those rules could be rewritten. And that you should understand why there are rules. You should understand the logic behind them. What are they there to govern? but know that the circumstances, the technology, and the reasons why those rules were put in place can change, and that rules can be rewritten. And as Grady grads, I know that you can write. The second thing that I want to talk about is failure. And failure is pretty closely linked, especially in Silicon Valley, with innovation. A lot of business books, there's a lot of articles, there's a lot of education around innovation as failure. Fail to win, fail fast. Failure certainly is a part of innovation, but I don't totally subscribe to that. I don't sit down with my team on our stand-ups and say, okay, how are we going to fail? Or I don't have any goals around failure. In fact, I don't want my team to fail. I don't want them to fail fast, but I do want them to learn fast. And so if any of you have watched HBO's Silicon Valley, and I can tell you that working there is very much like the show, that they have this thing called a pivot. And a pivot is where a mistake has been made, a competitor has beaten you to market, there's new technology, or even something catastrophic happened, and you're financed, you're underway, you've already got office space. What do? All that investment is behind you, so you have to find an outlet, and so you pivot into something new. And that skill, that pivot, is a source of innovation. But I don't want you to think about pivoting in your first job, your first big idea, or even a mistake that you made. I want this group to think about pivots throughout their careers. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I'd like you to raise your hands. How many of you have been part of a reorg? Okay, keep your hands up. How many of you have had a new manager? How many of you have been part of a restructuring, a merger, an acquisition? How many of you have been riffed, furloughed, or downsized? This is what pivoting looks like in the real world. There is a tremendous amount of innovation and success in this audience. And as these grads go through their careers, know that they'll need your help as they pivot throughout their careers. The last point that I want to make is around writing your own story. And the dean was nice enough to come to the offices. We walked around, we talked about Twitter, we talked about Twitter's role in the world, the changing face of journalism, and we talked a lot about the technology that powered that. And we talked about a lot of the hard skills in product and engineering, computer science, and coding. And we juxtaposed that against some of the soft skills that you've learned in journalism. Writing, reading, public speaking. These are skills that are incredibly valuable in the real world. Now, my wife has her PhD from Georgia, and she studies the changing nature of work. And she told me that on average, right, the average job tenure in a new role is less than 2 years. Which means that when you graduate, you've got a pretty good shot of having to retrain a manager or hire on a new manager. And if you think about an onboarding time of maybe 3 to 6 months, and let's say you work at a company for 5 years, you may have multiple managers. You may have multiple team members who will be onboarding and offboarding. And if you're a manager, you'll have direct reports. If you add up all that time over 5 years, they'll be spending up to 50% of their jobs just explaining what they do. And at every organization that I've worked in, at least once, I've had to write my own job description. And at Twitter, I've written my own job description 4 times. And I've worked there for 5 years. And I've seen others struggle with that. I've seen others struggle with that ambiguity. And know that the skills that you learned here in journalism, communication, understanding, looking at headlines, what to focus on, how to tell a story, changes in technology and media to make your point, to understand where someone else is coming from, to negotiate, to discuss, to create, those skills are incredibly hard. So, as you graduate and you enter the real world, when someone says to you, that's not going to work here, when you make a mistake and when your role changes, know that you hold the pen. You can write your narrative. And with that, I am excited for this group to get ready to rewrite what's next. Thank you.
Thank you, John. It's a vivid reminder to you graduates of what a guy with an advertising degree and a New Media Institute certificate can go out and do. We're proud you're with us today. Thank you. It's now my honor to introduce our senior speaker. Lauren Diaz is a journalism major from Lawrenceville. She is earning a minor in sociology and a certificate from the New Media Institute. During her time at the University of Georgia, Lauren has been deeply involved in campus organizations, including UGA Heroes, UGA Rescue Paws, and she served as a Grady ambassador. As an ambassador, she enjoyed speaking with prospective students and giving tours of Grady College. And I can attest to that because I've asked Lauren to do that dozens and dozens of times. Lauren has had the opportunity to study abroad through travel writing in Dublin and the UGA at Oxford program. From writing about coffee production to interviewing the owner of Faye's Irish Dancing Shoes, the official shoemaker for Riverdance, she leaves us prepared to gather interviews, get some B-roll, and collect natural sounds for her next story. After graduation, she anticipates working as a writer or editor at a news organization. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Diaz.
Hello. Graduates, friends and family, faculty, and distinguished guests, it is an honor to stand before you on this day of celebration. It's quite a surprise to me, as I'm sure it's a surprise to my parents, who just found out I was speaking. As a Grady College ambassador, I was always asked two questions. The first question was, how do you not get lost inside the Grady building? I have to admit, as someone who is still trying to find the easiest way to get to the third floor, I do get lost, but I don't really have to worry about that anymore. The second question was, what is your favorite thing about Grady? Up to this moment, I had given a brief response because I knew that if I were to give the complete reason, I would go on and eventually start crying. My nose would get stuffy, my eyes would swell up, and that's just not a good look to have in front of a prospective student, right? But really, I would think about this question on the walks to class and during those late night procrastination sessions at the MLC. I would reminisce, hence the crying, and came to the conclusion that there's not just one thing I love about Grady. There are many. Some of us switched our majors from biology or finance, sorry Terry, and some of us knew exactly what we wanted to do from the start. Regardless of the circumstance, we came to Grady with a passion for storytelling, filmmaking, public relations, or advertising. From the day we received the email saying, "Congratulations on your acceptance to the Grady College," we hit the ground running, knowing that all the drafts we had written for our personal statement and all the emails we had sent to our pre-Grady advisors had paid off. We were finally home, and it was time to get to work. On our first day of classes as Grady students, we were observant. We looked around, spotted a few familiar faces. What we didn't know at the time was that the people within the room would be the people that we would laugh, cry, and share advice with for years to come. This was our new family, and it would only take communication law with Dr. Lee or Dr. Peters to realize that. From then on, we came together. On the first floor, some of us gathered to discuss upcoming film production, and on the fourth floor, others worked day in and day out, coding and designing for new media. Within those very walls, we applied for study abroad opportunities, emailed our professors after missing deadline, and had our resume critiqued for the 10th time. During our highs, we celebrated by ringing chapel bell, and during our lows, we reminded each other that something better was coming. It was during these times that we truly learned the importance of our Grady family, because we never let each other stay in those positions where we were too withered, too tired, or just too broken to continue. If we succeeded, we made sure that those who motivated and inspired us along our journey did as well. Most importantly, We pushed each other to fulfill tasks we never imagined possible. If you were like me, sometimes you hesitated about going after something because you were too afraid of failing. It was the very people within this room who taught me that it didn't matter whether I failed. It only mattered how I rose from it. Whether it took days, weeks, or months, we would always rise because we are Grady students. We were not taught to remain planted under the burden of what is or what could have been. We were taught to bloom and rise much stronger than we were before. We found a sense of confidence within ourselves that propelled us to apply for scholarships, internships, and job opportunities. We might not have always had the 4 years of experience that companies were looking for, but we knew we had something more to offer, and we went for it anyways. Here at Grady, we are surrounded by the brightest, most creative minds. Your hard work does not go unnoticed, but rather it inspires everyone who visits our college. During tours, I make sure to highlight all the accomplishments and tasks that you have poured your hearts into. You not only surprise yourself with your ability to succeed at what you do, but you inspire others who did not even think that was possible. So I make sure to tell prospective students who are interested in broadcast journalism about the groundbreaking stories Grady Newsource publishes. I tell them about the Talking Dog Agency. I tell them about our EMST students who launched the industry. And I tell them about the work our students did at Summer at the Circus. It is no surprise that they are left speechless. Some of you will leave today knowing exactly where the road will take you. For others, that road might still be under construction, and you're not exactly sure how long it will take for you to reach your final destination. That is okay. If there's anything I have learned during my time at the Grady College of Journalism and Mass Communication, besides the fact that anything can happen in double overtime, it's that we are destined to succeed. We have each other, and most importantly, we have the help of our advisors, professors, and mentors who saw our potential from the start and want nothing more than to see us succeed. I mean, Ms. Cooper, I think I can speak for all journalism students when I say we couldn't have done it without you. And Dr. Peters, I'm sure you will regret that lifelong contract you signed with your students later down the road. Regardless of whether we arrive to Grady after a 36-hour plane ride from the Marshall Islands or a 50-minute drive from Lawrenceville, Georgia, we are and always will be family. Sure, we will always miss hearing Dean Davis whistling down the hallways, but in a way, we are never fully leaving Grady. A piece of us will always remain in the path where we took lunch breaks in between classes, and on the third floor where we enjoyed views of North Campus after our advising appointments. We left our impact on everyone who walked through our doors, and we will continue to do so for years to come. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it.
Thank you, Lauren. Great job. Let's begin with the conferring of degrees for Grady's graduate students. Please welcome Jeff Springston, Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Studies.
Thank you, Dean Davis. And on behalf of the graduate faculty and our fantastic graduate students, I want to welcome you here. We're so pleased that you're able to share this amazing day with us. It's really an honor to lead this graduate program. We routinely fall in the top 10 of communication programs in the country. And this year, we've had graduate students that have published 12 articles. We've had one student who actually is just about to finish a book contract on fake news. We've had students who have won a ton of top paper awards and scholarships, and it seems to me that every year they just get a little better and a little smarter. And so with that, I will not keep you between you and the graduates. Will the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy please come forward? Kristen Cameron, Dr. Cameron, congratulations. Dr. Sung-Soo Kim. Congratulations. Dr. Yenny Lee. Congratulations. And for Master of Arts, Danielle, we know her as Danny. Her first name's actually Keisha, which confused me for a while because I thought they were two people, but figured out who it was. Keisha Parker, congratulations. Sarah Bertonolini, congratulations. Alexandra Boss, congratulations. Prajakta Dapti, I hope I didn't mess that up too badly. Jordan Griffin, congratulations. Christopher Herbert, congratulations. Well done, Rumi. Sydney Shadrax, congratulations. Alexandra Shamala, congratulations. Jacob Troyer, congratulations. Grant Tucker. Sarah Emily, congratulations. Yasmar William. Now I would like to introduce my friend and colleague, Dr. Brian Reber, Department Head for Advertising and Public Relations.
On behalf of the faculty of the Department of Advertising and Public Relations, I want to welcome you. The Department of Advertising and Public Relations strives to prepare our students to excel. And according to the reports I hear from professionals who hire them, our graduates and our alumni make us proud, just as these graduates will. These graduates have impressed clients in recent weeks as they presented advertising and public relations campaign plans to Delta, to eBay, to the Athens Mentor Program for Clark County Public Schools, and many, many more. In addition to the learning that happens in the classroom, we provide opportunities for students to learn through extracurricular activities. That's why students traveled to Silicon Valley in January, sponsored by eBay, and where John Wegman's team hosted us on a visit to Twitter to better understand best practices and uses of social media. That's why students in ad campaigns classes entered and won the nationwide Marketing Edge Collegiate Echo Challenge in the graduate student division and received honorable mention for creative strategy in the undergraduate division. That's why we are growing the Talking Dog Student Advertising and Public Relations Agency, as mentioned by Dean Davis. And that's why we took 7 students to PhD Media in New York to present research insights about media use preferences of Generation Z. We partner with lots of businesses and nonprofits to provide experiences that allow students to interact with and learn from industry professionals. Our professors win top teaching awards at the university and national level. Our professors are recognized as leaders in their research areas. They are content experts. Finally, I'm honored to congratulate our graduates. We're proud of you and your accomplishments throughout our program. We are so proud of the fact that in your first jobs, you're taking on New York City, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and Atlanta, and beyond. We look forward to watching you succeed in your careers. Please keep in contact with your college and your home department. And thank you, families, for entrusting your students to us. It's been an honor and a pleasure to teach them and learn from them and watch them grow. Now I'm happy to invite my colleague, Dr. Kirsten Strasbaugh, Senior Lecturer in Advertising, to introduce the advertising graduates.
Thank you, Brian. Dean Davis, parents, esteemed guests, I now present to you the candidates for Bachelor of Arts in Advertising. Michael Malik Akintanwa. Nicholas Carey Alexander. Joseph Harris Alves. David Louis Aru. Kelly Nicole Asbell. Kate Margaret Barr, cum laude. Gracie Marie Beek. Graduating cum laude with honors, Tori Irene Venus. Graduating magna cum laude, Megan Dale Black. Graduating cum laude, Alyssa Marie Bland. Bridget Dorothy Bohan. Jack Stephen Boring. Malene Maria Worson. Gabrielle Claire Boswell. Thomas Patterson Boyd. Graduating summa cum laude with honors and a new media certificate, Brittany Lee Bruck. Abigail Francis Burke. Lauren Elizabeth Calloway. Nadia Lee Calles. Hannah Jean Carlin. Kirsten Lee Champion. Michael Chingaze Chigbu. Madison Taylor Christian. Emma Grace Collins. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, Elizabeth Ann Conway. Peyton Chandler Cothran. Juliana Escalante Coto. Graduating cum laude, Hannah Renee Cromie. Graduating cum laude, Crystal Bridget Crosby. Graduating cum laude, Zachary Allen Davis. John Sherrard Dubose. Rachel Glenn Duff. Emily Nicole Easter. Graduating magna cum laude, Erin Alexa Edenfield. Nicole Lynn Escobar. Graduating magna cum laude, Rachel Elizabeth Evans. Graduating with a new media certificate, David Elias Feldman. Rebecca Esther Freer. Graduating cum laude, Sally Jane Frost. Graduating summa cum laude, Teddy Renee Nidek. Kiana Mia Gonzalez. Jacqueline Mary Guzman. Graduating with a new media certificate and a Grady Ambassador, Ellie Marie Harding. Jordan Lee Harkleroad. Taylor Marie Hartram. Graduating with a new media certificate, Margot Ann Hayes. Graduating cum laude, also with a new media certificate, Alette Lee Henderson. Daniel Joseph Herr. Stephen Lester Huell. Bryson Neil Holloman. Courtney Lauren Huber. Graduating cum laude, Thomas Yates Jones. Donovan Christian Julius. Graduating cum laude with a new media certificate, Gina Gabrielle Carspoon. Graduating cum laude, Erica Lynn Kastner. Graduating with a new media certificate, Akira Jaleese Kelly. Taylor Meredith Kemmeling. Graduating magna cum laude, Elizabeth Joey Kiefer. Taylor James King. Graduating magna cum laude, Haley Jessica King. Lauren Elizabeth King. Graduating cum laude, the Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Georgiana Kylie Kolar. Graduating with a new media certificate, Dana Tuyutni Lam. Gabriella Nicole Lanzo. Jaesung Lee. Taylor Renee Lee. Graduating cum laude, Christian Claire Leggett. Graduating with a new media certificate, Jacob Bowery McCracken. Graduating with a Public Affairs Professional Certificate and a new media certificate, Natalie Andrea Mata Garcia. Graduating with a new media certificate, Owen Charles McDaniel. Casey Elizabeth McGinty. Noelle Alexis McGivern. Graduating with a new media certificate, Megan Patricia McSherry. Maria Fernanda Mendoza. Brian Christopher Mesa. Graduating magna cum laude, Matthew Adam Mesa. Kaylee Morgan Middlebrooks. Graduating cum laude, Olivia Carlisle Moore. Emily Elizabeth Morton. Graduating with a Public Affairs Professional Certificate, William Hilton Munger. Gabriel Gabe Newburn. Graduating with a new media certificate and a Grady Ambassador, Delana Than Nguyen. Heather K. Nicholas. James Lester Ogletree, Jr. Graduating cum laude, Erin Elizabeth Oram. Cassie Alexandria Owens. Ansley Grace Parker. Jessica Lou Ruby Peavy. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, Jillian Elise Pearson. Rachel Mackenzie Peters. Grace Devereaux Pollock. Jacqueline Marie Prine. Erin McCormick Proctor. Graduating cum laude, Julia Bess Ragsdale. Bridget Ayers Riley. Lee Kristen Rixey. Alexis McKay Rose. Caroline Cress Russell. Logan Suzanne Ryan. Nicolette Ruth Sariatis. Emily Lauren Savage. Graduating with a new media certificate, Sarah Lehan Chamay. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, Mackenzie Elise Schmidt. Hannah Grace Schaefer. Garrett Scott Skipper. Graduating magna cum laude, Caroline Margaret Slauson. Austin Lee Smith. Jeanette Elizabeth Strickland. Graduating cum laude, Audrey Marie Trainer. Graduating summa cum laude, Carly Francis Wages. Emily Wang. Graduating as a Grady Ambassador, William John Wesley. Emma Lynn West. Graduating magna cum laude, Kinsey Marie White. Lindsay Renee Witten. Ashley Elizabeth Wilhelm. Allison Denise Williams. Graduating with a new media certificate, Shan S. Wan. Zachary Thomas Zabrowski. This concludes our candidates for Bachelor of Arts degree in advertising. I now announce Kim Landrum to present our candidates for Bachelor of Arts in Public Relations.
I cried getting ready, so we'll see how this goes. In case you were wondering, yes, we love your children. Good afternoon, graduates, families, and friends. I'm pleased to present to you the candidates for Bachelor of Arts in Public Relations. Magna cum laude, Jessica Louise Atwell. Magna cum laude, Katie Ann Barnes. Sorry. New Media Certificate, Grady Ambassador, Mireille Bishop. Jessica Rose Bordel. Cum laude in Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Mary Grace Brantley. Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Jalen Nicole Black. Felicia Berzanta. Is that close? No. Yes. Keep getting smaller. Okay, magna cum laude, Erin Danielle Kaplan. Magna cum laude, Amy Kathleen Cole. Mary Kelly Coughlin. New Media Certificate, Brenna Elise Coyle. Emily Ann Cunningham. Magna cum laude, Allie Catherine Dawson. Alexandra Delmonico. Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Justin Cole Doyle. Landon Ashley Dooley. Magna cum laude, Mally Priestley Egan. Sports Media Certificate, Emma Dowling Herbs. Magna cum laude, Ashley Brooke Everett. Summa cum laude, Carson Lee Faircloth. Grady Ambassador, Helen Ruth Fields. Magna cum laude, Jordan Brittany Fishman. Magna cum laude, Kayla Reese Fitzgerald. Anna Kurtz Flom. I'm sorry, some of these have so many notes. Bianca Gabrielson Russo, cum laude. Aubrey Rebecca Gaines. Yes, okay. Public Affairs Professional Certificate, cum laude, Emily Elizabeth Gio. Magna cum laude, Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Emma Parson Goodlow. Cum laude, Christy Faye Gowell. Magna cum laude, Mary Megan Hackworth. Cum laude, Leanna Elizabeth Hall. Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Brooke Elizabeth Hamill. Cum laude, Victoria Lynn Hanna. Cum laude, Caroline Grace Hardy. Cum laude, Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Anna Lee Herndon. Summa cum laude, Rachel Elizabeth Hudson. Cum laude, New Media Certificate, Isabel Bazell Insolia. New Media Certificate, Patricia Mary Rose Irizarry. Magna cum laude, Madison Henley James. Magna cum laude, Ashley Nicole Jones. Magna cum laude, New Media Certificate, Grady Ambassador, Jillian F. Jones. Cum laude, Grady Ambassador, Maya Chanel Jones. Magna cum laude with honors, Dylan James Kearney. Cum laude, New Media Certificate, Julia Tu Kine. Jacqueline Joan Kaneski. Got it. Olivia Ann Lechtenberger. Cum laude, Anna Madeline Lee. Congratulations. Cum laude, Ashley Ann Lawler. Michaela Talbert Lowe. Magna cum laude, Glaney Denise Lozano Ramon. Interdisciplinary Writing Certificate, Rebecca Lynn Luthjay. Magna cum laude, Kathleen Suzanne Lynch. Cum laude, Caitlin Dakota McKenzie. Cum laude, Melissa Suzanne Marr. Magna cum laude, Brooke Ann Malasek. Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Rebecca Ann Marshall. Summa cum laude with honors, New Media Certificate, Anna Murphy Martin. Magna cum laude, Allison Elizabeth Matlack. Christopher Chacon Mays. John Austin McCandless. Cum laude, Casey Lynn McDonald. Cum laude with honors, Susan Olivia McDonald. Kelly Ann McKibben. Cum laude, Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Anna Alyssa McCoy. Cum laude, Ashley Sonia Meadows. Cum laude, Leah Madison Michael. Magna cum laude with honors, Allison Sarah Miller. Magna cum laude, Claudia Elizabeth Miller. Cum laude, John Tate Kennedy Mitchell. Cum laude, Mary Harris Morgan. Cum laude, Emily Rose Moses. Summa cum laude, New Media Certificate, Megan Lynn Murphy. Cum laude, Aaliyah Brooke Murray. Cum laude, Emily Ann Nowalski. Cum laude, Perry Lester Odachowski. Magna cum laude, Caitlin Brooke O'Donnell. Chelsea Erica O'Mara. Cum laude, Hannah Lee Palmer. Alexandria Dawn Polk. Shelby Jordan Ponder. Cum laude, Catherine McLean Quinn. Magna cum laude, Lauren Elizabeth Raymer. Casey Janae Reese. Cum laude, Madison Rachel Riley. Catherine Ann Rittenhouse. Cum laude, Catherine Julia Carolyn Roddy. Alexandra Elizabeth Sabbath. Noah Elijah Sappho. Cum laude, New Media Certificate, Nicole Joy Sarmer. Samantha Sue Sirota. Catherine Nicole Sikorsky. Cum laude, Molly Elizabeth Simmons. Summa cum laude, Abigail Christine Skinner. McKinley Amelia Slate. Magna cum laude, Allison Jane Smith. Cum laude, New Media Certificate, Colin Michael Smith. Ivy Michelle Smith. Lexi Jean Smith. Victoria Adair Smithwick. Kristen Lee Solomon. Summa cum laude, Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Maria Josephine Stagliano. Magna cum laude, Kelly Ann Stofko. Leah Elizabeth Chandler Stratton. Magna cum laude, New Media Certificate. Cum laude, Tucker Prescott Sutliff. Magna cum laude, Tori Tremaine Tate. Summa cum laude, Hannah Lee Taylor. Summa cum laude, Madison Mallon Thornhill. Summa cum laude, Sarah Ashley Trowbridge. Magna cum laude, Brooke Nicole Underwood. Julian Liam Vincelli McRae. Bree Austin Weddington. Magna cum laude, Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Lauren Brooke Washock. Magna cum laude, Megan Elizabeth Watkins. Magna cum laude, Caitlin Cassidy Webster. Magna cum laude, Lauren Michelle Weinstein. Sarah Catherine White. Summa cum laude, Public Affairs Professional Certificate, Avery Hamilton Whitehead. Sydney Joe Wiederhold. Cum laude, Public Affairs Professional Certificate, India Elizabeth Williams. Cum laude, Hannah Sharon Williamson. Julie Michelle Wilson. Magna cum laude, Madeline Elizabeth Witchy. Cum laude, Taylor Nicole Young. And that concludes the candidates in the Department of Public Relations. I would like to welcome Janice Hume, Department Head for Journalism.
Good afternoon. There has never been a more important time for serious, credible, ethical journalism. And I can assure you, thank you, I can assure you, you that our majors get that. They have trained under a stellar faculty and are ready to get out there and do great work. These candidates have worked themselves half to death at Newsource, our evening newscast, and our digital site, GradyNewsource.com. They have toiled at the Red and Black, UGA's independent top 3 in the nation student newspaper, and our local public radio station, WUGA. They have completed internships locally, regionally, and nationally. They have been selected for prestigious conferences like the West Point National Conference on Ethics in America and the Newsroom Innovation Lab of the Online News Association. They have won awards. We are so proud of the photo desk at the Red and Black for being named first in the nation in the Associated Collegiate Press Awards for their coverage of a certain national championship game and the reaction to it in Athens after the fact, and for winning the best photo in the nation from the Society of Professional Journalists Mark of Excellence Award for the same event. Jed May won 3rd place in the nation in the prestigious Hearst competition for his story on all the crazy folks who break into empty SEC stadiums. Who knew? Who knew? In his time at UGA, Jed has written more than 700 stories for the Red and Black. So you can see our students do us proud, and some of them have already lined up some pretty great jobs and post-grad internships. I only have time for a couple, but shout out to Maddie Ray, who will join 11 Alive in Atlanta as as a producer on the Atticus Project, which is an investigative journalism team. And Casey Rose will be a producer at WHAS 11 in Louisville, Kentucky, an ABC affiliate. In fact, we have at least 8 Newsource journalists who will start at local TV stations from Augusta to Albuquerque to Champaign, Illinois to Bakersfield, California. Charlotte Norsworthy will be a fellow in the Journalism in the Era of Disruption program this summer in Washington, D.C. and in New York before returning to Grady in the fall to begin her graduate studies as the inaugural Morris Masters Fellow. Becca Wright will work on CNN's photo desk, and Christina Maticata on the Atlanta Journal-Constitutions. Melanie Fincher heads to Meredith Corporation's Food Studios, where she will work at allrecipes.com. Sports media and journalism graduates Vera Halem will work with in communications for the Miami Dolphins. That's so awesome. And Kelsey Russo will cover the Atlanta Dream for The Athletic. Carolyn McLeod and David Summers, who also earned our sports media certificate, will be producers at ESPN. That is pretty awesome. I could go on and on. We are proud of all of our graduates, so let's celebrate their achievements. I'd like to bring up my colleague, Dr. John Peters, who teaches mass communication law. And as you can see, he is our journalism department teacher of the year. So thank you, John.
Thank you, Dr. Hume. It's great to be here with all of you, and I'm pleased to present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. We will begin with our senior speaker, Lauren Diaz. Graduating cum laude with a new media certificate. Alyssa Alves, summa cum laude. Ashley Ansley, cum laude. Hamilton Armit. Jack Austin, cum laude with a sports media certificate. Keller Austin, cum laude with honors and a sports media certificate. Arden Bela, cum laude with a new media certificate. Sage Barnard, summa cum laude, first honor graduate with a new media certificate. Majesty Bass. Janie Bowman, cum laude. Elena Bramall, Peabody Student Honor Board. Cheyenne Brown, Sports Media Certificate. Nicolette Brown, summa cum laude with honors. Tyree Brown, new media certificate. And all of the dance moves. Brittany Butler, sports media certificate. Brian Cafferty, magna cum laude with a new media certificate. Whitley Carpenter, summa cum laude with honors. Vivian Carrasco. Eleanor Cash, magna cum laude and a Grady Ambassador. Eliza Castriota. Michael Chastain with a sports media certificate. Alyssa Chester. Claire Michelle Cicero, magna cum laude with a new media certificate. Savannah Cole. Mauli Desai. Macy Dukes, cum laude with honors. Hannah Eccles, magna cum laude. Christina Evans. Julie Fields, cum laude with a new media certificate. Melanie Fincher, summa cum laude. Rachel Floyd. Emma Fordham, magna cum laude. Lauren Funk, magna cum laude. Madison Gable, summa cum laude with a public affairs professional certificate. Megan Gaffney with a new media certificate. Jillian Gillard with a new media certificate and a Grady ambassador. Rachel Grace. Tessa Green, cum laude with a new media certificate. Victoria Rotensalu, sports media certificate and Grady ambassador. Sarah Hammond. Donovan Harris, cum laude. John Head with a sports media certificate. Michael A. Bear with a sports media certificate. Sydney Heiberger, summa cum laude. Margaret Holland, cum laude. Paige Ingley. Caitlin Jett. Hunter Konashewski with a sports media certificate. Emma Corstange, magna cum laude, and a member of the Peabody Student Honor Board. Kendall Lake, summa cum laude, first honor graduate with highest honors and a new media certificate. Grace Langella. Kaylee Lefebvre, magna cum laude. Jason Levenstein. Madison Lupo. Takunda Mafundikwa. Savannah Martin. Christina Matakata, magna cum laude with high honors. Jed May, cum laude with a sports media certificate. Danny MacArthur, summa cum laude. Spencer McGuire. John McCulka. Madison Minton. Joshua Mixon with a sports media certificate. Sarah Jane Murray, magna cum laude with honors and a sports media certificate. Wyatt Nail, cum laude. Morgan Nemec. Charlotte Norsworthy, summa cum laude with highest honors. Veronica Obey. Irinola Oju Olape. Brittany Paris with a new media certificate. Savannah Pete, magna cum laude with a new media certificate. Peter Prabilski, cum laude. Christy Quinton. Kristen Rary. Madeline Ray, magna cum laude and a Grady Ambassador. Mary Ray, magna cum laude. Caitlin Richtman, summa cum laude with a new media certificate and a Grady Ambassador. Holly Roberts, magna cum laude. Casey Rose, magna cum laude and a Grady Ambassador. Kelsey Russo, summa cum laude with a sports media certificate. Zachary Shujin, sports media certificate. Alexander Soderstrom, magna cum laude with a new media certificate and a sports media certificate. Joseph Storelli with a sports media certificate. Catherine Sullivan. Benjamin Tankersley with a sports media certificate. Danielle Terzer, magna cum laude with honors and a sports media certificate. Mallory Thomas, cum laude and a Grady Ambassador. Courtney Thompson, cum laude with a new media certificate. Alexandra Travis, magna cum laude. Henley Tullis, cum laude. Aaron Valley, cum laude and a Grady Ambassador. Siddhartha Wakade, magna cum laude. Anthony Walsh, magna cum laude. Samantha Ward. Jennifer Williams, magna cum laude. Rebecca Wright, new media certificate. Jessica Wurst. That concludes the candidates for the Department of Journalism. In lieu of giving you one final lecture on communication law, I'm going to step aside and welcome the next speaker in the program, Dr. Jay Hamilton.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Students in the Department of Entertainment and Media Studies focus on long-form visual storytelling across television, film, and digital screens. We're a department of great technique, but most importantly, a department of great ideas. Whether rubbing elbows with industry heavyweights during the Maymester Cannes Film Festival study abroad, or in the Grady and LA domestic field study, puzzling over yet one more complexity of media texts and media industries, or sitting red-eyed at the computer for just one more editing session to make that video perfect, we continually push ourselves to push the boundaries of visual storytelling. Let me say a word about the phrase new media certificate that you've heard added to names so far today. This recognizes the completion of a rigorous program of courses in the New Media Institute. The Institute is a unit in my department, and I'm not only the head of EMST, but I'm also the director of the New Media Institute. Its certificate program is the most popular one at the university, and while it serves majors throughout the university, Grady majors comprise the largest proportion in that certificate program, including our graduation speaker too, so that's fabulous. And no wonder, this program is an added credential that'll give Grady grads a high-octane boost to whichever direction they take. I expect and look forward to seeing great things from our graduates here today in this room and that we will see. Reading the names of candidates for Entertainment and Media Studies majors is this year's EMST Outstanding Teacher, Dr. Kate Fortmuller.
Welcome, family and friends. In the Department of Entertainment and Media Studies, we encourage creativity and collaboration, which has meant that everybody in Grady College has grown accustomed to us doing things a bit differently on the ground floor. So on that note, Professor Biddle, are you ready to come out and help me send off the class of 2019? All right, let's do this.
Okay.
All right, we are pleased to present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Entertainment and Media Studies. Jiang Peiming, cum laude. Olivia Rose Beals. Graduating magna cum laude, Samantha Leanne Beckham. Christopher Bible. Graduating cum laude, Draven Patrick Brennan. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, Kelly Joan Buckman.
Grace Eleanor the Bull Boulevard. Reagan Charles Bird. Sean Kelly Carruthers. Graduating with a new media certificate, Cameron Elizabeth Carson.
Graduating cum laude, Caroline Marie Cassidy. Graduating with a new media certificate and as a Grady Ambassador, Cassidy Miriam Chacron. Graduating with a new media certificate and cum laude, John Thomas Clements.
Graduating summa cum laude with honors and a new media certificate, Caitlin Marie Cooper. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, Mark Chandler Scott Crafton. A Peabody Student Honor Board member, Eric Harlan Dean. Graduating with a new media certificate, Zachary Daniel Durden.
Graduating with a sports media certificate, Jeffrey Simon Farrick. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, Samantha Jean Fade. Graduating cum laude, Abigail Catherine Feltner.
Ethan Carson Ferguson. Graduating cum laude, Kristen Joy Fixie. My queen, Mariah Kylie Fuller. Graduating with a new media certificate, Niambi Gadson.
Graduating cum laude and on the Peabody Student Honor Board, Ben Gorin. Caitlin Guffin. Julian Maurice Hagans.
Kick up rumpus for Jermaine Joel Henry. Holly Ann Henson. Graduating magna cum laude, Sarah Lauren Himes.
Graduating summa cum laude with honors, Anna Lynn Holman. Graduating cum laude, Madison Victoria Hoover. Graduating summa cum laude, Michael Houston Howard House. Graduating summa cum laude and a member of this Peabody Student Honor Board, Abigail Mary Jones. Lindsay Aaron Levia. Graduating magna cum laude with honors, John Howard Leonard III.
Graduating with a new media certificate, Kelly Lynn Losinger. Graduating with a new media certificate, Brian Malik Lucier. Graduating magna cum laude with honors, Fatimata Maiga. Thomas Michael May.
Graduating magna cum laude, Logan Joseph McElroy. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, Christopher D. McKenney. Graduating magna cum laude with a sports media certificate, Caroline Steele McLeod. Graduating with a new media certificate, Seth Wheeler Moynette. Graduating magna cum laude, Gretchen Scott Morris.
Graduating summa cum laude, Anne Catherine Neenan. Graduating magna cum laude, Abigail Charlotte Novak. Yay! Graduating magna cum laude, India Raja Prasad. What are you doing there? Graduating with a new media certificate, Neil Pidcock Peterson.
Grady Ambassador and graduate with a new media certificate, Tony Nguyen Fan. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, May Lee Fan. Michael Leighton Privat. Graduating magna cum laude with a new media certificate, Mike Rains. Darius Ratchford.
Tristan Drake Shropshire. Taya Champagne Sutton. Graduating cum laude with a new media certificate, Harrison Loomis Taylor.
Graduating with a new media certificate, Annie Thompson. Trevor Benton Thrift. Thea Chen Ching. Graduating magna cum laude, Cyrus Ramik Townsend.
Graduating cum laude with a new media certificate, Michelle Grace Wetzel. TJ Andre Williams. Graduating with a new media certificate, Christian Kennedy Wright. These are the candidates in the Department of Entertainment and Media Studies. That is the best you have for all of them? Really? That's better. Representing our more than 21,000 alumni in this special occasion is Lauren Izzo, our Alumni Society Vice Chair. She is a double Grady graduate with an undergraduate major in advertising and Master of Arts with a concentration in telecommunications research. She is a Director of Client Solutions for Nielsen in Atlanta, where she works with Turner Networks and Warner Brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Izzo!
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me here to represent the Grady Society. As Vice Chair of the Grady Society Alumni Board, it is my pleasure to welcome you to a group that now numbers over 21,000. The Grady Society is the heart of this great college. Strengthened by shared interests and commitments, Grady alumni don't just maintain relationships with our alma mater, faculty, classmates, we increase them. Grady alumni are not shy. In fact, we might scare you with our overzealous willingness to help out. So just smile and nod and listen to us as we tell you all about our outdated capstone projects. I think mine was Yahoo trying to recruit teenagers to use that platform, so we all know how well that worked out. Because now you are one of us and you need a job. Once you've acquired said job, figured out how to navigate the subway in your new city, which bars have the cheapest happy hours, or how many roommates is too many roommates, I implore you to give back. Join a Grady Facebook group. New York City Grady Bunch is a great example. Sign up to be a mentor. Give back on Grady Giving Day, June 12th. $1, $5, we'd love any of your dollars. Or stop by a class to speak next time you're on campus. You never know where your Grady connections will lead you. You might get to sit at a table next to Anthony Bourdain, and by next to him, I mean I was at the table next to him, not next to him, at the Peabodys, or be standing with fellow alum Chad Mom at Grady Sleuths when he received word that a show that he produced had just won a James Beard Award. That just happened like 2 weeks ago. So I'll leave you with this quote. I think that's very fitting for all the gifts that Grady alumni possess. The purpose of life is to discover your gift. The work of life is to develop it. The meaning of life is to give your gift away. Now, the origin of this is debated, so I won't really get into that. It's either Picasso or this guy named David Viscott. But whoever it's from, I think it was very fitting. So congratulations, and welcome to the Grady Society.
At the conclusion of some final remarks, please remain seated until after the recessional. You'll be able to rejoin your graduate just outside. A final programming note. Please join us on the Grady lawn, or, we're watching the forecast, or inside Grady, at 4 o'clock on Friday for a Bon Voyage party. We'll have a tent out, some punch and cookies, and a whole lot of faculty and staff that want to pick with you. And hint, hint, we'll have a very special VIP couple coming down who might be in town to speak at another commencement ceremony. Our students have indeed covered themselves and their college with honors. They have won prestigious national and regional competitions in advertising, journalism, public relations, and telecommunications. They have laughed, they have cried, they've stretched, they've stressed. They are ready. And if in their infancy they did not bark before they talked, we have taught them that at least at Grady, English is a second language. We have done our job. It's their turn. The world is a better place today because they are ready to join its work. Congratulations, one and all.